How you do? Oh, that's a typo. Oh. Cypher, I have a little feeling, just a little
bullshit.
feeling about something. I'll tell you later. Yeah, I was in a rush to get everything started real quick. Hang on. And it's already going. So I'm just getting my phone onto the stream. There we are. Oh, between. And I have a water reminder button on my stream deck as well. Oh, yeah, nice. Because you can't forget to hydrate and whatever. There we go. We're all good now. I'll need to check if it's empty and to remind me of drinking. This is like the last bottle of water I have then. And I got like a gallon of water still in the fridge. Yep. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh God. I knew it. Cypher, this is the thing that I was going to tell you. Oh, people like EIVI come in here trying to say, oh, hey, I can do cool art for your stream. You want to give me some money so I can do it? Fuck off. It's like, actually, I know a better way to do this. Hang on. No, I'm going to need these more fire powers. You can take your lousy AI generated art and shove it. Yeah, take your lousy art and shove it. This ain't the place for you to waltz on in here and try to advertise your work. I have that in the rules, which you failed to read. Dude, that really makes you stupid. You done fucked up. You really done fucked up, dude. So, what do you have to say for yourself, for EIVI_0, before I yeet you into the void? I think I scared him. I think we scared him. How did you turn a Bill Black ship into a handheld ship? This ain't no ship. This is a trace rifle. Well, a rifle that shoots out a laser anyway. This thing's called Cold Heart. The artists that I found need to draw up. Oh. And he's gone. Yep, I scared him off. And he's out of here. Ugh.
Let's find out what our next challenge is. Hey, whoa, I can't read that. Who's writing these cues, huh? Oh, look, there's a typo that's completely grammatically incorrect. And hey, where's my lunch? I'm hungry. What are you people doing back there?
This core is legit.
I was worried Hartman might try to pull a fast one on us.
Really? So loyal. I thought you'd be more like the old days. Just a few words from Vivian, and you'd be plotting my demise. Just like what you did with Father.
I won't, Lady Dina.
Don't
Twitter.
even think about betraying
Yeah.
me, Camille. You owe me
That's
for
for
what
a lot
went
of them
down
are
back
always trying to
then.
look for people, trying to get into our
However,
DMs and
I
shit.
do understand your worries. This core, it's fake.
No way! I got this straight from Hugo. It can't be fake. How can you just claim it's fake without any proof?
Ugh, seriously?
What?
The sacrifice core can max out the ether particles within human bodies in no time at all. But look at your little subordinate. How uncouth. He's making noises like some animal. Can you shut him up? So annoying. The masterpiece Father made for the creator isn't this worthless piece of junk you're holding.
So, the real core.
Vivian,
I didn't do
where
it.
do you think the sacrifice core is
Wait,
really at?
you wouldn't have artist spam if I didn't do it?
don't know.
Okay.
If I knew where the real core was, I'd destroy it without a second thought. Dina, you understand what the sacrifices are. And you know those who were blessed should not have to endure such horrors.
Let's see.
Oh, they shouldn't have suffered those
What?
horrors. Weren't you the one who decided if they'd be blessed or not?
like,
If it
no,
weren't
this
for
is
your
wrong.
tears,
Mhm.
how would they have encountered such misfortune? How self-righteous, Vivian. Their fates were in your hands. It was you who brought disaster on them. Landon just needed an excuse. He needed someone to blame. Whether I shed tears or not, he'd treat living beings as mere subjects for his sacrifice experiments. Dina, you know all of this. Landon even went so far as to sacrifice you. Shut up, shut up, shut up! Father did it for his great
Yeah.
cause. Vivian, why do you always mess everything up for me? Everything! You did it before, and now again! You just had
Yeah,
to ruin
on
my
Twitter
plan.
it's okay,
I
but
was
going
so,
on to people's
so
streams to
close
say
fulfilling
that,
Father's
that's
last
wrong.
wish. If you don't give me the sacrifice core, be prepared to become food for the ethereals. I told you I don't have the sacrifice core. Otherwise, I would have destroyed it already. Lord Phaethon, find the right moment to retreat. She can be quite unpredictable when her temper flares. Oh, really? You don't have
Twitter
it?
doesn't exist
Then
anymore.
I suppose there isn't a reason to keep you alive.
Get me a blue sky link.
More ethereals are coming. Don't touch me. Don't you know? Pick my dress dirty and okay. I'm unstoppable. My turn. Too many. There's no chance to get out of this. Okay. Got it. Press forward. Ambush! You better not put my tricks down.
Uh-oh.
Lord Nathan!
I thought... Whoa.
There are so many.
What's going on here?
It's ink.
Shun Palace. Good fortune, closed gate, safety.
What?
An evil miasma gathers here. Another place of conflict. If you wish to avoid disaster, then head southeast.
Who the heck are you?
Now!
Thank you.
Finally, peace and quiet.
What the fuck?
You must be wise, right? Mayflower mentioned a special partner might need my help.
May I ask, who are you?
I'm the 13th generation master of Yunque Summit. You can call me Yishuan. Mayflower passed along your info, and I was curious what kind of person you are, so I came to see. At first, I thought it might be a hassle, but your energy feels really calming. Quite nice, actually.
So, you're the investigator the mayor mentioned.
Yes. He also asked me to be your temporary teacher and offer you a bit of
Peter, what?
Guidance? What does that mean exactly?
Unfortunately, this isn't the right time or place to talk. I have some investigation work to catch up on, and it seems you've got quite a lot on your hands, so let's part ways for now. I'll find a good time to visit you soon.
I'm so sorry, Lord Bathan. I'm just not feeling very well. I think I'll head back for now. I'll investigate the sacrifice core and reach out once I find something.
You don't look so great. Let's get out of here and figure things out later.
Out of the hollow?
Lord Bathan, are you going to rest now?
Of course, teacher. Right. I thought that teachers had to abide by a dress code. But wait. Hang on, this ain't school.
I can head back later, Vivian. You seem a bit off since we left the hollow. If you want to talk about what's bothering you, I'm here. Sometimes it helps to get it out.
Like,
I
what the heck is
didn't
going
mean
on
to
here?
keep my past from you, Lord Bathan. When I was little, people thought I brought misfortune. So no matter where I went, no one wanted me around for long. Then, one day, Landon adopted me and brought me to the Exaltists. There, I met Dina, who was so kind to me, treating me like a dear sister.
Oh, you changed the color.
She told me her father, Landon, was a great man who'd one day make everyone stop fearing the Hollows, so all life could live freely inside and outside of them. Dina helped Landon
I
pick
still got my
people with the
3DS right
blessing,
here.
and everyone in the Exaltists respected her greatly. Those who received the blessing would have a better ether aptitude, allowing them to enter the Hollow freely without fear of sudden disaster. Back then, Dina would chat with me every day, always about the Exaltists.
Hello,
and her
fellow
father.
tester. If you're seeing
But things
in
between
this
us shifted
message,
when Landon asked
your
me to
test,
step
what
in for Dina.
your test successful
Landon
was.
told me I didn't only bring misfortune, and that if I listened to him, I could actually help people. After that, he'd take me to meet people, and if I shed tears, he'd give them a blessing medicine.
Yes.
Those who got the blessing could dodge calamities. At first, I was ecstatic, thinking I could help others. I shared my joy with Dina, but that was
Wait,
when
I
she
still
started
have-
to pull away
oh,
from me.
Was that blessing medicine The same sacrifice serum Bringer had?
Yes. To be precise, it was an early version of the sacrifice serum. Landon's medicine wasn't stable. The medicine Landon developed could boost abilities quickly, but also sped up the development of ether corruption.
Hang on.
In the end, most people turned into ethereals, and a few became sacrifices, losing all human consciousness. The ethereals were killed while the sacrifices were given to the higher-ups of the Exaltists. The Exaltists wanted the sacrifices to hold human consciousness. So Landon's medicine was seen as a failure, and he gradually lost influence within the Exaltists. One day, I saw Dina, and tears streamed down my face. In a bid to save his reputation, Landon decided to let his own daughter receive the blessing. I had always thought that getting the blessing was a good thing, until I saw terror in Dina's eyes that day.
I need to
That
explore
evening,
what pop
I broke
the
Landon's
chat now
rules for the
soon.
first time.
We can make clips with the
and
slash
followed
man.
him
Oh
out
yeah,
of the
that's true.
Exaltist's residence. I trailed him to the Hollow, where I witnessed someone who had been blessed becoming corrupted. In the end, that person became an ethereal. Then, without hesitation, Landon killed him. Before Landon returned, I went back to the residence and snuck into his study. And there, I uncovered the truths I just told you. And just a few days later,
There we
it
go.
was time for Dina to be blessed.
Good.
I wanted to save her and stop anyone else from getting deceived. So, that day,
Ugh.
I told everyone present that Landon should be the one to receive the blessing, not Dina. At first, Landon
Finally,
argued,
something useful.
and no one believed me.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
In front of them all, I looked at him and let my tears fall. Lord Landon, please accept the blessing.
Vivian, you...
Why won't you accept the blessing? Were you lying to us?
Ungrateful fools! You have no use anymore!
Liar!
Run!
Uh-oh.
Dina! Dina, wake up! We have to go! Vivian? What's happening? Listen to me! Lord Landon's so-called blessing isn't...
Heads up.
Father!
Oh.
No, I was just...
Mom, I want to go home.
It's got nothing to do with us. This is just what happens when you don't accept the blessing.
Vivian, was this you? Dina, I just didn't want you to accept the blessing. Everyone who does ends up...
I just don't want to lose my father.
You knew? If you knew...
All right, just what the is going on?
He's my father.
My thoughts exactly.
He's
I
all
don't know
I
what's going on over here.
Stop being self-righteous, Vivian. You only ever bring misfortune.
I don't know what's going on here. How about we just bring a laser gun to it?
I thought once Landon was gone, Dina would leave the Exaltists. I never expected her to continue his research, or that Camille would stay. Camille lost her entire family in a hollow disaster, so she's always supported the Exaltists. She's not a bad person. She's just someone searching for hope. She joined the Exaltists very early on, and even watched Dina grow up. That day, she was just so desperate to save Dina that she... All these years, she's been following Dina, taking care of everything out of guilt, I think. But I didn't just fail to save Dina. I trapped her. I see misfortune approaching.
I might get that one character that was shown in a cutscene.
Maybe
I don't know.
The bringer of misfortune.
No, you're not the one causing trouble. Whatever went down with the Exaltist, it was Landon who was pulling the strings. As for Dina and Camille, they knew the truth and they made their choice. The Hollows and the disasters they caused took more than just their loved ones. Not all survivors cling to obsession and hatred like those two do.
Lord Phaethon.
You need to believe in yourself, Vivian. From what I can see, you're handling this sacrifice crisis pretty well on your own. Besides, you told me you really like who you've become. I hope that you can believe in that, at the very least.
Yes, that'll always be true. Thank you for listening to my story today. Years have gone by, but I've never had the courage to face all this. Maybe Dina and I were meant to meet today, so I could finally spill it all out. It lightens my heart a little. Lord Phaethon, you truly are a wonderful listener.
Not just today. Whenever you're feeling down, note that I'm here for you.
I will. It's been such a long day. You must be exhausted. I'll track down the location of the sacrifice core and let you know what I find. Good night, Lord Phaethon.
The next day. Dang, I need to get that at the foghorn from SpongeBob. What the barnacles?
Shaw, I didn't expect you to be working here.
I was just covering someone's shift. The screening here is super strict, and I was afraid the supervisor would realize I was new and subbing for someone, so I hid in the control room during the supervisor's inspection. So I happened to bump into this guy, a blonde man wearing a hat, and I think he was checking some footage. Then he logged that footage into the tape he brought. Later, I found that part of the footage had been wiped.
Blonde, wearing a hat. Could it be Hugo?
Do you know him?
I think it's him. If it were Hugo... I think I know where he would hide the tape. Thank you, Shaw. You were a big help.
Great! You also helped me a lot when I started working. I used to make mistakes all the time. If it weren't for you cleaning up my messes, I would have been fired ages ago. So I'm happy I could help you too. All right, go ahead and do what you need to do. We'll catch up another time.
Find the blackbird. Target detected. Nope. Negative answer. Next! It wouldn't be a bang boo. Ah. Ellipses? What? Oh.
Inspiration's always fleeting. Maybe we can help each other catch it before it slips away. Wanna chat? Anytime. Especially when you've got an idea.
Hey, there's a blackbird. To the video store. Aww.
If I'm not mistaken, you and Vivian share the same goal. Silence is no good for
Hey, weren't you dead?
I just don't
My
want
death
Dina to reach a
was
point of no
extremely
return.
exaggerated.
Hasn't she already reached that point with what she's doing?
The formula for the Landon serum was lost, but a batch survived, and Dina was able to develop a substance that can be used for mind control. She's trying to combine the two to make sacrifices that would obey human commands. If the dormant sacrifice and the remaining Landon serum are destroyed, we can put an end to this. Dina's concoction can't create sacrifices on its own.
And the sacrifice core?
That belongs to the creator, not her. Although I find Landon's methods despicable, I can't deny that the Exaltists and the creator are leading us in the right direction. I just don't want Dina to spend her life trapped by her father's mistakes.
I mean, no offense, but I find your protectiveness rather weird. I will confirm the location of the dormant sacrifice and find the chance to relay the information to you. I do not want any of my people to be going into danger. As for the sacrifice core, I can only guarantee that it will not fall into her hands. As for how things will ultimately play out,
The creator will guide me.
Huh?
Camille was actually destroying the dormant sacrifice?
Compared to Camille's motives, I'm more concerned about whether Hugo has more plans lined up.
Hugo...
Wise, Lycon just sent a message saying he's got something urgent that he needs to talk to us about now.
Alright, let's patch him in.
Master Proxy, I apologize for disturbing you. We have just learned that the Ravenlock family will host a banquet tonight. This banquet is rather special, as they're allowing members of their family to invite business partners to attend. With Hartman at the center of controversy, there are many members of the family who are eager to use this opportunity to replace him. The mayor has been spreading rumors of a young tycoon who inherited a sizable fortune and is looking to partner with a person from an old and influential family. This information has lured a young man named Burton from the Ravenlock family.
So, you want me to pose as this tycoon and use Burton to infiltrate the banquet?
Correct. And Hartman's study is also located within the venue.
I see. Hartman's study might hold valuable information.
It seems like there's nothing left for me to do.
You can attend as her +1.
What?
+1? Lord Phaethon, please
Oh my god!
Master Proxy, it seems Miss Vivian requires your presence, so...
Yes, just your presence will help me immensely.
Sheesh!
Sure. If we go together, we'll be able to keep an eye out for each other. I'll accompany Vivian.
I'll send you the time and place for the meeting with Burton. If you encounter any danger, please evacuate immediately or contact me for backup. I hope everything goes well for you tonight.
Ah. What are you doing in my room? Get out! Damn, for some odd reason, and I want some Cheez-Its. But I'm out of Cheez-Its.
Miss Banshee, I believe I've shown you my sincerity. Now how about you?
Sincerity? My presence here is a show of sincerity.
Sincerity, what?
If we're to work together, Miss Banshee, you should drop your pretentious act.
I am well aware of the ways of the Ravenlock family. If I were to come empty-handed, I probably wouldn't even be able to make it out the front door tonight. Since I agreed to come with you, and even brought along my most precious companion, does that not show my deepest sincerity?
No need for such an off-color joke. Our door is always open for those coming or going.
We both know what's what, so let's cut the small talk. I know far more about how the Ravenlock family made their fortune than most here. I am also well aware of why Hartman, despite such a massive scandal, still remains in power.
Oh? Do tell.
Exaltists, blessing, sacrifice, Landon. Where would you like me to start?
How did you know that? No, who are you?
Oh, how long these talks been going? I could go through a box of Cheez-Its.
So tense. If I'm not mistaken, it's about time the banquet began.
Wow, this virtual character is a pretentious prick. Yep.
Is this how you treat your guests? By letting them starve? Perhaps when we've had our fill, we'll remember where the sacrifice is hidden.
You know where the sacrifice is?
So, can we go get something to eat now? And I'm also looking forward to receiving a special dessert from you. We can discuss what you wish to know while we enjoy dessert.
Of course. I wouldn't let such an important guest discuss matters on an empty stomach. As for dessert, I will prepare it myself, and I guarantee it will satisfy you. I'll come find you later. I wish you a pleasant evening.
Wow.
These kinds of people are exhausting to deal with. I really don't know how Hugo used to put up with it.
You always managed to surprise me. You sent him off with just a few words. If I were him, I'd think you were a powerful noble lady.
It's just some techniques Hugo taught me. Like that dessert I mentioned. It means I want them to offer more if they want to come to an accord. Fortunately, that old fox Hartman is terrified of losing power. He's definitely keeping the destruction of the sacrifice and the fact that the sacrifice core is fake hidden from the other family members. Otherwise, Burton wouldn't have been so willing to raise his offer. Lord Phaethon, let's find Hartman's study when the banquet is at its busiest.
Stick to the
All right.
plan.
I've already taken note of the surrounding terrain. Once more people arrive, we'll enter the garden through the door in the corner of the banquet hall.
Wherever you go, I'll follow, Lord Phaethon. Isn't this going a bit too well?
The security outside of the manor is really strict, but maybe it's more lax on the inside? Just in case, though, let's contact Lycon.
Right. Having some backup would be safer.
Let's check Hartman's recent correspondences for clues. I still have concerns about the sacrifice core.
Right. Though the core he gave Dina was fake, Hartman might have left a trick up his sleeve and hid the real one.
Then let's split up.
Oh. Hide behind the desk.
Esteemed guests, is the catering at the Ravenlock family banquet not to your satisfaction? So much so that these two distinguished guests felt the need to come to my humble office to scavenge for food. Don't want to come out? Well, after all, you don't have long left. Burton, that greedy idiot, fell for the mayor's trap. But I never expected that he would bring you into my territory. I suppose I should thank him. Otherwise, I would have had to go to great lengths to eliminate you. Vivian, Phaethon, give Hugo my regards. Tell him I shall be taking the wealth and power of the Ravenlock family for myself.
Geez, one of you could just knock the gun out of his hands. Huh?
The bullet. How?
Well, there he is.
Dear uncle, why must we be so distant with one another? You can just tell
Well,
me
he
what
had
you
all the
want to
bullets.
say directly.
Hugo! Impossible! You're...
Uncle, you must know a Ravenlock will never stop until they get what they want. Did you really think I would be defeated so soon? When I have yet to trample you into the dirt.
You filthy
Damn.
bastard! You only know how to resort to these petty tricks!
Petty tricks? Perhaps you'd like to know what I managed to accomplish using this faked death of mine. My dear uncle.
Something's happening. Ah.
Faking my own death. Hope it's all worth the theatrics in the end.
Faking.
It was just to keep Hartman off my back, but maybe I went a little overboard. The manager must be pretty shaken up. I should apologize at some point.
You're going to go bankrupt within the next 48 hours. What? What a scam.
You're late.
So strict. Spare me a moment to catch my breath, will you?
Oh.
You're taking longer to rest than I expected.
Lycon, you think too highly of my physical capabilities. Well, thank you for your cooperation. I must say, if nothing else, at least your acting skills have improved. Why do you look so angry? You should be happy. We pulled that off together with flawless teamwork and managed to fool everyone.
Drop your foolish facade.
I'm glad you still remember the code we set all those years ago. And thank you for ensuring your sleight of hand didn't deteriorate. Oh, right. I should also thank the blood bag hidden in my clothes and our other props. Do you remember when we last used this trick? It was probably ages ago.
Sometimes I really don't understand you. Have you never thought about what the consequences would be if I didn't understand your code? If I decided against helping you? Or if I just couldn't control my strength properly?
You'd understand it. Of course. If things really did go awry, I had alternative plans. You wouldn't be so arrogant as to think I'd bet everything on you, would you?
You're insane.
No, I'm flattered.
But that was a different line. That was a different line.
The purpose behind all this. Surely after going to such great lengths to erase your own existence, you don't just plan to hide here and reminisce about the past with me. Don't try to brush this off. I've already helped you enact your plan. Tell me the truth.
Don't get your tail in a twist. I have more plans that require your assistance, so naturally I would not hide anything from you. Simply put, as things stand, whether as Hugo Vlad or as Mockingbird, I am doomed to die.
Seems you've made quite a few enemies.
As a member of the Ravenlock family, I negotiated with Edmund and managed to obtain resources from Tops for my future plans. I also confirmed what attitude they held toward your master, the Mayflower family. Meanwhile, I used my identity in Mockingbird to strike a deal with Hartman and gather information on their collaboration with the remnants of the Exaltists. That's where I got my intel on what Bringer left. Oh, by the way, the crime declaration letter that your dear mayor received, that was also sent by yours truly. He's probably figured that out by now, right? Though I'm not sure if he told you.
The mayor learned about the sacrifice attacks through his own means, but lacked an opportunity to take action. That warning letter was precisely what he needed.
You aren't hopeless yet. How delightful. In short, I'm more well-informed than you're not because I get around, dealing with all these different important figures. But of course, it comes at a cost. It's only fair. After all, you can't hide the smoke from a wildfire. Rather than trying to carefully tame it and risk setting yourself alight, it's better to let it burn free.
When I helped you put on your little act, killing you in front of everyone, you left the sacrifice core to Hartman. That was intentional too, then?
Oh, yes. And it worked like a charm, didn't it? Now no one cares for me anymore, and all eyes are on Hartman. A perfect situation for keeping the Ravenlock family in check while dealing a cutting blow to the Exaltists behind them. Another crucial point is Vivian and Phaethon. I must sever any ties they have with me or Mockingbird. Although I feel bad for Phaethon about what happened, but it had to be done. That's the only way they would be safe, allowing the plan to continue.
I noticed that you never turned your blade toward Master Proxy. So, those words you said back then were also...
I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sins. I will become the Abyss. Obviously, it was all an act. My acting has always been impeccable, as you know.
Hugo, you're taking such a tremendous risk. Why?
Would you believe me if I said it's for...
Justice?
Justice? But unfortunately, it's not. I want revenge on the Ravenlock family. And I will make sure that despicable excuse for a human being, Hartman, suffers a slow, torturous end. Of course. I also promised Vivian that I would help her investigate the whole thing with the Exaltists. That's all.
You don't look too good. Is it your wounds?
No. This is the first problem I plan to resolve. Lycon, do you have a place that is sufficiently discreet, quiet, and can take a lot of damage?
What? Huh?
What exactly are you doing?
Don't look at me like that. If I didn't have to do this, I wouldn't. Hartman recently obtained a bizarre substance, most likely from those crazy exaltists. After use, it allows control of the victim's mind, to some extent.
You were dosed with it.
To be more precise, Lycon, I deliberately allowed Hartman to put this drug in my cup to facilitate our previous collaboration.
Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. What is up with you people taking stuff like this? Knock it off!
After finding out about it, I quickly found someone to help analyze its composition. The good news is he gave me a very low dosage. Perhaps because he was afraid I might notice. There's a different medication that can delay its onset, preventing me from actually being under his control. I simply need to put on a show in front of my dear uncle. The bad news is that currently there is no antidote. When I delay those effects, however, they will accumulate and erupt when my body reaches its limit. It may even break my mind. And that's exactly what's happening now. I need to endure those accumulated consequences. So, I will lock myself in this room for however long that takes. I've tied my limbs to prevent me from smashing this place or accidentally hurting myself. Anyway, after you leave, do not open this door, no matter what you hear.
I recommend seeking professional medical assistance.
This is advice I received from a doctor. Or are you saying you don't believe I can make it? So, I can't. Come find me here at the scheduled time. All you need to do is smile and await my victory.
What if I want to stop you?
You know you won't succeed. You never have. And you never will. Well, time is short. Let's begin.
I understand. Don't die, you stupid bastard.
Uh-oh.
Is this because the side effects haven't worn off yet? Lycon's late. I'm surprised. Or is something wrong with time
What?
itself?
Nothing's wrong with time itself.
Looks like someone's over there. Might as well go ask.
We have an ad that's about to be playing. And ad's about to go. Oh, so wait here. Wait, select. Yep, here we go.
It's all your fault. I wish I had never given birth to you.
What the frick is she on about? And that break's done. Let's get moving.
Everything will get better if you just die, right? If you die, he'll come back. We'll have another, more perfect child. One who will inherit the Ravenlock family bloodline. Then I will be able to escape this pain. So, Hugo, for the sake of Mommy's happiness, just die, okay?
Oh. Huh?
So, I wasn't awake yet after all.
That's because you don't want to wake up again.
Who are you?
I am you. Hidden deep within your heart. Your most true self. You want to kill her, don't you? Your so-called mother. Every time she beat you without reason, when she tried to gouge out your eyes, when she sold you into that hell, laughing all the while.
What
you
the
wanted
frick?
to be the one to end her life. Why not admit your hatred? As you are, you can hunt her down and make her pay for the living hell of a childhood she made you suffer.
Yes, I hate her. I hate her because she was foolish and shallow, greedy and stupid. I hate her because she doesn't deserve to be a mother. She did everything she could to try and get into the Ravenlock family, believing she could live a life of luxury without having to do anything and never realizing she was a pawn, discarded from the very beginning. So she chose to blame me. Blame me for my heterochromia. Blame me for my very existence. But I won't kill her, because I know it won't change anything. She was incapable of loving me, just as she is incapable of loving herself.
Have you been brainwashed by that dog? Keeping up the act of being some magnanimous and forgiving fool?
Don't compare us. I've simply come to understand love or hate. I make my own choices, and they have nothing to do with anyone else.
She sold you to the Ravenlock family for a huge sum of money. She used that money to start a new life without you. While she was indulging herself, you were going through hell in the Ravenlock Manor. Does it not torment you? Do you not feel the hatred? Do you not want to demand answers? Kill her. Only by killing her can you be truly
Killing wouldn't make a difference.
For a long time, I thought the same way. But now, well, I want to make a different choice.
Stop lying to yourself. You never had a choice. This weak-minded thinking will only lead you to failure. Like before, you'll be nothing but a worm, trampled into the dirt by those so-called elites. Do you still not get it? This is how the world is, and always has been. Hesitating, you'll be the victim. If you don't grab your knife first, you'll end up being on the other end of the blade. If you want to change anything, you must first become the one who makes the rules. Just like that woman. The only reason she could treat us that way was because we were weak. So listen to me. Find that woman, kill her, and prove to this world your strength. It's what she deserves. Why forgive them? They don't deserve it.
I'm not forgiving them. Or rather, I don't care about them. They don't even matter, at least not yet. You know, perhaps the person I hate the most, the one I truly cannot forgive, has never been someone else, but rather my weak, powerless past self who could do nothing but hide inside a closet and cry. I hate myself for having neither the strength nor the courage to resist. I hate myself for begging for so-called familial love, even after being treated so terribly. I hate that despite the pain of my wounds, I still hope to receive the carrot and not the stick. And that me is you, correct? So, I forgive you. I forgive myself.
You'll regret this.
Damn.
Your pretty words mean nothing. You will ultimately return here to me.
Huh?
I see. This is still an illusion. I wonder who's going to show up this time.
Brother!
Hmm?
Hugo, let's play hide and seek. I'm already hiding. You'll find me, right? Like you always do.
Serena.
The illusions of grandeur.
You're looking in the wrong place. I found an even better hiding spot this time. Harder to find than any place you showed me. Hey, Hugo. Do you ever wonder why? Why I had to die?
It was because of me.
That's right. It was because of you. It's all your fault. If only you didn't exist, I wouldn't have had to suffer. Still looking in the wrong spot. I can't believe you still haven't found me after all this time. Have you forgotten about me?
I haven't forgotten.
It's okay. I'll forgive you. I'll still be nice to you, just like before.
Ah.
The
What?
You, wasn't I?
What?
I said hi.
Oh, you said, that's what I heard. But hello.
Yeah, I said hi, Thunder, but I guess it just cut off.
Why is
It,
kindness always punished
yes, it did.
instead? Tell me, Hugo. Why?
And I saw the images you posted.
Hugo,
Mm-hmm.
are you lost? Go back the way you came. I left you a surprise there.
Really? Blu-ray drive failures, Bluetooth modem failures, Wi-Fi modem failures, yellow light of death? I had none of those except yellow light of death. But those have been fixed on PlayStation 3 Slim versions.
Eventually return.
Anyway, I'm still up for
meet again.
PS3 hardware then emulation. Emulator is unstable, and trying to upscale it is like I don't see why you wanna upscale
This time it's
something
about
that's
Serena.
not even finished. It's still early in development.
I don't know. Well, if I had, if I could do like emulation, I'd just stick with PCSX2 and the Dolphin emulator.
Yeah, Dolphin is pretty damn optimized. PCSX2. Some games yes, some games not. Most part it's working perfectly.
I don't like the way you blame yourself.
But you should still stick to the PS2, however you can. There's
Yeah, my good old PS2.
because I know some games have visual glitches effects. The emulator will never be perfect. Just know that.
I know, but there's like some stuff that people have done for like certain games that I am like interested in. Like, you know, Shadow the Hedgehog Reloaded.
Can't you just use the modified dice?
Like with that thing, you're able to play as the shadow androids in the story.
Wait, I'm just gonna see.
She was fated to die.
They tried to kill me many times. But I was careful.
Oh, I don't
And
think
they
there'd
did
be a
not
way to make
succeed.
it playable on the native PS2.
Who was weaker and easier target.
This GameCube version is playable on Dolphin emulator.
Oh, GameCube version, okay.
Yeah, I don't see.
Oh!
Version.
Wait, what am I saying? I have the Nintendo Wii. I can make it. There'll probably be a way to do it on the Wii.
If you can modify the Wii.
Well, yeah, I still need to get like homebrew on this thing.
He praised you for it.
In this world, only the ruthless, cruel, and merciless.
Also, speaking of homebrew, I find it surprising that as the main theme for homebrew made it into Hat in Time.
You found a perfect opportunity thereafter to catch the ringleader of the group.
Say, what about the screenshots?
In my server, the Sonic Riders menu from previous versions.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you should have seen the
I just want to get the mission mode working in the previous versions.
crazed and manic with utmost delight.
I mean, it could be missing, but it also could be not. It could be something because some kind of error because I'm trying to force it there without even unlocking anything. I just have to find a way to unlock everything first.
You've always wondered, asking yourself why these evil people never got the punishment they deserved. Why the world is
I want to.
Don't you want to rip them to shreds? Just like that day when you beat that boy's face into the dirt until he was barely recognizable. His disgusting blood staining your fists. Recall your exhilaration, your cathartic release of rage, that outpour of hatred.
He's a Japanese boy.
Belongs to you.
Oh, I miss my Japanese boy.
Those brothers and sisters of mine are all dead. I cannot take revenge against the long deceased.
Anyway, what's the surprise?
Died by Hartman's hand. Dying in the power struggle to become the Ravenlock family's heir.
And
Rather than by ours.
you said you had something prepared. I don't see anything.
Because I haven't done it yet. I will give you a hint.
I find it hilariously
when
ironic.
on a
Children
day
who would
that
murder their own
I'm
kin
not
for scraps
doing a
of power
stream,
dead at the hand of their
and if
uncle
I
who
actually
followed
do
their
it,
example.
I will send you
Is
a
that not
screenshot of it.
Power struggles pitting
That's
kin
how you
against
know
each other,
that I
betrayal,
did something.
suspicion, and hatred between people of the same
For now, I'm keeping it a
It's like a
secret.
curse.
But I will
the
give you
Ravenlock
I will give you a
family's
hint. This thing that I'm gonna be doing,
laughably stupid.
all thanks to you giving me those codes.
Don't forget, my dear.
Ratchet Deadlock,
That
huh?
the same blood
No.
through your veins.
The way you denied it makes it feel like it.
Because you're far from it, my friend.
That's
Jack
right,
X?
my dear nephew. No matter how much you deny it, the
I'll
blood
talk
of
to
the
you about it
Ravenlock
off
family
stream.
flows through your veins. Survival
Public
of the
beta?
fittest. Only the strongest deserve
Again,
to live.
I'll talk to you
Only the
about it off
strongest
stream,
deserve to
okay?
rule. This is the path of success that has led the Ravenlock family to victory countless times. A blessing and a curse etched into your flesh and blood. As long as you live, you'll never escape the mark of family.
Anyway,
You are destined to one day become
I'll
someone
try
like me,
to
like your father.
subscribers again. Hope
Is that fear I sense? I can see you trembling. Why does the Ravenlock bloodline terrify you so?
I won't. I won't become like my father. Never.
You won't become a failure like him. So relax. Our power eclipses him, and so does our ambition. So, do not deny your own desires. Do not resist your own ambition. This is the talent you were born with. The best gift
Apparently there is a mission mode menu. But it's
given
not
you.
loading.
Admit it. Deep within your heart lies a spark, yearning to ignite a raging inferno that will burn everything down. And I am that spark.
Lycon. Never thought I'd be this genuinely thankful to see you. Seeing you means this never-ending nightmare is finally over, right?
Nightmare has yet to end, dude.
I don't want to hear something like that from you. You have no idea what that man, my father, is really like.
A person who stops at nothing for their own interests and ambitions. Just like what you're doing right now.
And what do you think I'm doing this for?
All of this was part of your plan. You knew where the Ravenlock family was going to be, so you set Mockingbird's target there.
Long ass
To
cutscene.
seek revenge.
Yeah,
you
this is
plotted
feeling
to
like Metal
assassinate
Gear
your own
Solid, the
father,
movie.
But he was too vigilant, and you failed.
I want to kick ass, not watch cutscenes.
Your father was furious and locked everyone in the hall, but was unable to find the assassin.
And what a coincidence that a hollow disaster just occurred in the vicinity. So he used it to eliminate all the unfamiliar faces there, turning them into victims of the hollow.
I'm
An
about to
easy feat
skip
for the
this.
Ravenlock family. So, the one who killed innocents was my father, not me.
You knew what choice an extremist like him would make.
Yeah, we tried
And you
skipping
used the
this now.
chaos to once again attempt an assassination.
Shut up.
This time you succeeded. You killed your own father at the cost of innocent lives. Admit it, Hugo. You don't care about anyone else. The only thing you care about is your revenge. How is that any different from your father?
Enough. I'm tired. I
You
may hate
know
him
which
for
game
betraying
had-
me, but he wouldn't say something like that.
Had what?
What?
You aren't like
You
him.
really hate the cutscenes.
The other me.
Have a drink, friend.
Oh,
My heart.
thank you for the hydrate, Cypher.
I've been waiting for you, my dear.
It seems you've already grown accustomed to this place. Even turning the tables on me.
Just as you said, you are me, and I am you. There's no such thing as having an advantage over oneself.
You and me, I am you. I am thou. Thou art I. What is this, Persona?
We are ultimately one and the same. Forever inseparable.
Then you should know what I want to say. When you and Lycon split, you didn't even try to clear up the misunderstanding. Didn't deny or argue against what he said. Because you realized that deep down, he was right about you. You just hadn't acted on it yet. Some people live only to bring more suffering into this world.
Anyway,
Sometimes murder is
I'm
what
off to
brings
work on my
justice
shit.
back into this world.
Okay. Oh. Let me know when you're about to do that thing on Deadlocks multiplayer.
Not even
The shield link thing.
Yeah. It's not gonna happen anytime soon. I'm now working on Sonic Riders discovering the mysteries.
Oh, Sonic what?
Sonic the Hedgehog on the skateboard.
Oh, okay. Oh, that one.
No, the riders.
I must stain these hands.
Yeah, I know Sonic Riders.
That's right. Just like what you said before you faked your dad. Were those words really just an act? To slay the dragon, you must first become one with sharp claws, wending fangs, and strength enough to destroy anything. You know the truth better than anyone. If you hadn't hesitated and instead seized the first opportunity to kill your father, none of what followed would have happened. Innocent civilians wouldn't have died. Your partner wouldn't have lost an eye and both legs trying to save people.
I'll just keep your stream running.
Would have never
Okay.
gotten to that point.
And I'll probably go to sleep. So I won't be in the VC.
You're lucky Horaton isn't here, otherwise she'd be telling you, go to bed.
Yeah, I'll be telling you that in the next 10 hours, because that's when I'll see you up and online again.
Oh, I was on VR chat, checking in on friends, world hopping and whatever.
Sure. Anyway, see ya.
See ya.
I've spent countless hours in regret over that incident.
So why not submit to your true nature? You want to be the judge, jury, and executioner of this world. And you can.
I wasn't responsible for Father's death. The true mastermind is my uncle, Hartman. His schemes to kill the head of the family were all so he could take control. Mockingbird was simply unlucky enough to get caught up in it. So, for a behemoth like the Ravenlock family, with its roots so deep, a single person's death, regardless of who that person is, wouldn't change anything. Of course, whether it's Tops, the Mayflower family, or even the entire world, it's actually all the same. I refuse to be dragged down by pointless hatred any longer.
You foolish, stubborn idiot. Do you understand the power of hatred? Have we not come this far precisely because of it? Or are you going to follow Lycon and Jack's twisted logic? Come on. You don't actually trust anyone? Otherwise, why would you hide this whole scheme of faking your death from them? You've built an impenetrable wall. Of course you are right to do so. No one in this world can be trusted. But the most ridiculous thing is that you stay silent and long for them to notice your suffering. That's why you are incapable of exploiting them for your
Okay,
own.
that's it.
But remember, only the weak, and we are children born from hatred. We are different. Come, let me show you what powers we can wield.
But you are me, and I'll never lose to myself.
What's happening? What's happening? Oh, are we playing as him? Okay, we are. Wow.
Think about all the injustice you've suffered. If you choose to forgive, you're betraying yourself.
Since you took the controls.
Letting you consume me would be the real betrayal to myself.
Holy heck, man. Totalize! Totalize! Nope. Nope. Twofold. Totalize.
Are you trying to kill me? You think you can just get rid of me? Without me, you are nothing.
For what it's worth, thank you. Don't be afraid. You and I are inseparable. You're part of me, just as I am part of you.
Finally, insufferable demon fight.
Fancy words won't change anything.
No. It's not just platitudes. I finally understand now. Some pain only fades when it's seen. When it's accepted. So I won't fight you anymore. I won't hate myself anymore. Weakness, hatred, malice, strength, forgiveness, justice.
Fade to black.
Hugo, it's time. Hugo. Hugo, you...
Did I scare you? I made it through. I won. No praise from me, my dearest partner.
Man, we literally had to fight his inner demons.
This is just like what I saw in my dream. I guess there are still some lingering side effects. Ah, my former partner.
But man literally has a scythe in his briefcase. Well, actually, no, the briefcase can be a scythe.
Are you sure you're fully recovered?
Yeah, that cutscene was more of a fight. Ain't that? And that the fight itself.
How about we fight? And I'll show you how recovered I am.
I refuse to fight someone who is in need of medical attention.
How thoughtful. I'm touched. Or perhaps is this simply part of Victoria Housekeeping's professional care?
I'd rather you not starve to death. Not to your liking. I'm fairly certain this is the same kind as before.
No. I've just gone too long without
How is
food.
chocolate gonna keep you sustained, dude? You need something with a bit more punch. Like a sandwich. Or maybe a slice of pizza. Or maybe a Hot Pocket. Or something.
Either way.
Or maybe get some grub at the Bloody Hook. If we keep mentioning like this, people will start to talk. Hmm?
Now tell me, what exactly happened in the warehouse?
Just going a bit crazy from... you know what? Were you expecting anything else? But... I did have a very long dream. A dream about many things from the past. If I had to put it into words, it would be like giving myself.
NPC, don't make me go hydrate on you.
You seem like you could benefit from some too. How about it? Want to book a session with me? Trust me, I'm a pro.
Seems you really have recovered.
Well, of course. I'm feeling pretty great right now. Like I could argue with you all day on every petty detail of who exactly was in the wrong back then.
I wanted to ask, what you said about Mockingbird before, when you faked your death, was that part of the act?
Oh, you mean the part about how Mockingbird has never really changed anything or saved anyone. I didn't expect you to still be so hung up on this. Interesting. After all, it was you who chose to betray Mockingbird. To betray me.
Just as I said before, I never considered Mockingbird a failure. Perhaps Mockingbird deviated from its origins, but it has its value. You shouldn't reject the things you've done. Or Mockingbird.
I have contemplated this before. Yes. Mockingbird has helped some people and has genuinely managed to cause trouble for those who abuse their positions of power for evil. Yet those in high positions still possess immense resources, and the people we helped remain destitute and suffering,
really want to try to
willing
find
to
me a
become
copy
slaves
of
to those
PlayStation
in
Move
power
Heroes.
for scraps.
I really gotta.
But just as you said,
I want to be able to actually whip around the plasma whip.
childishly idealistic and flawed.
I want to wield the. I want to wield the bouncer as Daxter. I want it to not work right.
Meaningless. Nothing.
Bentley, why are you wielding the scatter gun?
All right, let's catch up later. I still have things to do
Looks like
and need to wrap up my plan.
I thought you would rest up first.
As much as I would prefer that. My dear uncle and the Exaltist fanatics likely would not give me such an opportunity. If all has gone to plan, the fish will have taken the bait already. And if everything goes very well, I'll soon have solid evidence of the Ravenlock family's crimes. Well then, thank you for your assistance, former partner.
Platinum on Move Heroes was fun, although get to move controls for some of the challenges. Shooting as player 2 is way easier than normal challenges player 1. Oh? Also, if you're into trophy stacking, the Japan version has separate trophy. What? Wait. But the Japanese version, it probably wouldn't work on the Western PS3, or would it?
I'll go with you.
Lycon, surely you don't think that because I just recovered, I'm too weak to deal with those useless fools.
Hartman's actions will disturb the safety of New Eridu. As I serve the mayor, I should intervene.
Very well, whatever.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
go.
I do need to get to the
And don't slow me down.
other versions of Jack and Daxter. I did the PS4 version of Jack and Daxter in Sly 1. I need to get around to doing the PS5 versions as well. Beginning with I guess 3 games are region free. What? Huh. Okay. I'll have to keep that in mind. He just tosses the hat away.
I'm sure you've heard about the missing workers from companies under the Ravenlock family, too.
DLC is not region free, however. Must match game version, of course. Your PSN can only purchase your region stuff.
I know where they are. Those are Ravenlock's men. The workers with them are the victims who were tricked into going into the Hollow.
Come on, let's get them out of here.
Bunch of nobodies. Clean as hell. Kill them!
You're welcome to try.
Totalize! 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 Totalize!
More workers here. And quite a lot of them.
Is Hartman behind this,
boss.
too?
Of course. He threw them into the Hollow like offerings for the Exaltists. To him, those workers are just another resource, no different from the
There's more over there. Let's hurry.
It's different this time. Don't rush in. Let's listen in on what they're saying first. I still need more direct evidence to ensure the plan is absolutely foolproof.
The compensation you promised. It's all real, right? All we have to do is follow you into the Hollow for some simple tasks, and you'll give us a huge sum of dennies. Sounds real suspicious.
Shut your trap. You keep yapping and asking questions. If this is all so suspicious, why were you so eager to sign up for it?
Because I don't have a choice. My daughter was previously caught in the Hollow disaster and suffered severe corruption. The treatment costs have completely drained our family's savings. So that's why...
It's the same for me. A serious illness at a senior age. I need the money.
Who would risk taking a job like this unless they were desperate? I'll do it. No matter how suspicious. As long as I can get paid, I'll do anything. Even risk my life.
Wait, you people from the Ravenlock family. You're part of a big company in Tops. You wouldn't go back on your word, right?
Don't worry, you'll get every denny you were promised. But before we start, you all need to take this medicine first.
Bro, should we really be doing this already?
These workers keep talking. We're wasting time like this, and the sooner they take it, the sooner it'll be over. Consider it an early release for them.
What? You didn't say anything about having to take pills before. Look, this is good stuff, all right? It'll increase your ether aptitude. There's tons of people who'd kill for something like this.
Exactly! You'll be working in the Hollow for several hours. This is essential medication. You have to take it before we continue. If you refuse, then you can forget about the job. Of course, you won't receive the compensation either.
Lycon, what are you doing?
Rescuing those workers, of course. There's clearly something off about those pills. We can't let them take them.
Now is not the right time. As I said, we need more evidence to ensure the plan works.
And as I said many years ago, you can't exploit innocence to achieve your goal.
So that's how you see it.
If that's not what you want me to think, then explain everything to me.
All right. It's a little complicated, but simply put, these workers will be fine. Of course, it's your choice to trust me or not. But if you try to rush in, I will stop you.
I trust you.
All right. That's the evidence. Now we can go and beat them into the ground as much as you want.
Don't forget, you owe me an explanation. Also, don't overdo it and kill them. Even if they're the worst of the Ravenlock family.
All right, Your Holiness, Saint
Holiness Saint
Lycon.
Lycon. Come here!
Who the hell are you?
Huh?
Why don't you take a guess?
We're the ones here to stop you.
Can't remember the last time we worked this well as a team.
Totalize.
Allow me to reach your side.
Your legs? How are they feeling?
I'm fine.
To be honest, I think I prefer the way you used to fight. You had a lot more aggression.
Totalize!
I've merely learned to control my strength.
Totalize! Totalize! Totalize!
God damn it! Who the hell are you? How dare you mess with the Ravenlock family?
Ravenlock. Savor the name while you can, for it will soon cease to exist.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means exactly what I said. I think this might be good for you. Sever your ties while you can. You still have a chance to walk your own path.
The family's honor comes above all else.
Is that really what you think? I saw the compassion on your face just now. You're not from the main family, right? That's why you were assigned to these trivial tasks. But in reality, there's no need for you to keep playing this boring game for them.
I don't have a choice. From the moment I was born into the Ravenlock family,
You always have a choice. If you're willing to act. All right. Let's end the small talk here. Don't worry, Lycon. I didn't hit them too hard, just enough to keep them quiet.
How's that? My acting's pretty good, right?
As always, a certain someone should take some lessons from you. I'll leave the rest to you then.
Okie dokie.
Okay, now can you tell me exactly what's going on here?
As you can see, that worker just now was actually an informant of mine. The pills were swapped out with vitamin tablets.
Oh!
Outside of this batch, some workers have already taken the actual substance Hartman has. But rest assured, the antidote for it is already in development. I found the best in the field to help, and with the data I collected before, we should have results soon.
I wanted to ask. The reason you decided to lock yourself in a room and endure the effects of the drug, besides getting evidence, it was also to collect data on this drug in order to create an antidote, correct?
It seems you're not completely beyond hope.
I thought you were just being stubborn.
Sometimes I wonder if you know me.
I just remembered something. I was looking at clips for Zenless Zone Zero. Here's one, and well, a VTuber, not saying the name, gotten completely enthralled by seeing Lycon and went, to put it in layman's terms, she was like, I wanted to ravish him or whatever. Holy heck. Not saying the name, but damn.
Then I have one last question. Why did you never tell me any of this back then?
The truth is, I heard everything. That entire conversation between you and Jack. Before he passed away in that small attic. When Jack called you aside and gave you those warnings.
When he told me you might go down the wrong path?
That's right.
You never said anything.
What would I even do? Scream and rage over your suspicions, or get on my knees and beg for you to trust me? You know there's no way I'd allow myself to do such a thing. Besides, back then, even I was confused about myself.
Jack, he...
It's all in the past. You don't need to explain anything to me. Enough. We should get going. If we're going to reminisce over the past, we should find a more suitable location. Lycon? That incident back then. I didn't do it. It was a scheme Hartman devised to take over the family. It was Hartman who killed my father, too. I only discovered the truth long after the fact. I did indeed attack my father, and I thought he was dead. But he wasn't. I couldn't kill him. And even before that, if I hadn't hesitated, none of what followed would have happened. Even now, I still think they deserve death. But I no longer care to personally deliver that fate. They're beneath me. And I have more important things to do.
You?
I know we may never agree on that point, Lycon. I once wanted to fight against those ugly truths that defined me, but I discovered that the more I rejected them, the more painful it became. So I could only accept that crazed, hateful, and malicious side of myself. As long as I know I will never become like my father, like Hartman, that is enough for me.
You've changed, but I think that might be a good thing.
Don't patronize me. You've changed a lot too, compared to before. I still disagree with Jack's words. And I won't forgive your betrayal. I will walk the path I believe is right. Even if I must tread over thorns and through the mud. But I will also allow you to walk your own path. Lycon.
Should I say thank you?
You're welcome. Come to think of it, we haven't talked about your legs and eye.
It was just an accident. Not your fault. I'm doing well now. I hope you are too. On the contrary, perhaps I should be the one apologizing. I misjudged you. I used to think you wanted power. That everything you did was for your own ambitions. I thought you wanted the power to pass judgment on all in this world, like a god.
I am a god. I am my own god. Or you could say that in this world, everyone is their own god. There are many things that
everyone
we
is
are
their own
powerless
god?
to
What?
change. But just as I said before, I am the only one who can kill me or save me.
I'm glad you think that way.
Let's go. I still have one last thing to do to witness the end of Ravenlock.
That was a interesting thing.
You really think you can take my place if I die? Never, you filthy bastard! Your little tricks mean nothing. As long as the Ravenlock family stands, I can still get back on my feet.
You still don't get it, do you? This was never about avenging my father. And I don't care about taking your place. I didn't come this far just to kill you. That'd be pathetic. Right on cue. Why don't you take a look at this, Uncle?
On behalf of TOPS, I'd like to clarify that we had no involvement in the Ravenlock family's actions. TOPS is officially terminating all partnerships with the Ravenlock family, effective immediately. We will have no further affiliation with them.
Are you crazy? What the hell do you get out of ruining the Ravenlocks? You want to be a petty thief forever?
Thief? Oh, Uncle. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm the name people whisper about. The one who robs the rich and gives to the poor. I'm the master con artist who can fool anyone, anytime.
Okay.
I'm the leader of Mockingbird. The one who turns every headline into my own stage.
That was a long backstory. Forgot we were in a different scene and through all that Hugo stuff. Yeah, like, where were we? What time is it?
I have friends who'd catch me if I fall, partners who'd shed tears for me, and allies who always have my back. I am Hugo Vlad. You're the one who needs the Ravenlock name. I never did.
You ungrateful bastard! You should have never been born.
You flatter me. Same goes for you. You've done well, Vivian.
You had better give me an explanation.
And here I thought this would be a touching reunion. What's with all the anger?
Hugo, I'm a member of Mockingbird too, and I mourned your death.
Listen, Vivian. I don't want you or the people you cherish to get caught up in danger because of me. I've always been selfish, so I don't hesitate to use you all as variables in my plans. But it is because I am selfish that I
Selfish
also
dude
don't
with
want
a,
my failures to affect my
case
treasured
transforming into a scythe.
In any case, if you were in the same position, would you not make the same decisions? Lycon's taking care of everything outside. We should go. Also, Wise, thank you. And I'm sorry for the whole act where I threatened you. I, Hugo Vlad, am forever indebted to you.
Master Proxy, although it is late, there is some important intel that I must give you now.
Got an ad coming up.
Did you know about Hugo's plan to fake his death and everything that's been happening, Lycon?
I was simply playing along. After all, I could not determine whether Hugo's plan would pose a threat to you. You are a student of the mayor's late friend, and I am obligated to protect you.
You still have that habit of finding awkward excuses when you're embarrassed.
Mr. Hugo Vlad, if you have any important intelligence to share, please do so with haste. I need to return to rest before midnight.
You two sure are, close?
For the sake of a certain old fossil's sleep schedule, I'll keep it brief. I learned from Camille that Dina intends to embed the sacrifice core into the sacrifice. Apparently, it will make the sacrifice much stronger.
Oh, we got an ad, so just a little break. I want to go check something real quick. Okay, yeah, that took like a while. Had me like a quick wing to eat.
Sacrifices created this way will not retain their minds and will indiscriminately attack all living beings, including their creator. So the Exaltists don't do this. It would bring them no benefit. But Dina's concoction can control people's minds. If a person takes the pill and is injected with the serum Landon left behind, the sacrifice would be under its creator's control. Although the dormant sacrifice has been destroyed, Dina found a batch of that serum her father created and wants to create new sacrifices.
Putting aside the sacrifice for now, Hartman's sacrifice core is fake. We don't know where the real one disappeared to.
The real core has always been here.
Huh?
Here? In Lord Phaethan's video store?
Vivian, do you remember when I suggested you give that collectible to our dear Proxy?
I remember. But that was just an ordinary pendant. And I've met the person who submitted it. She has absolutely no connection to the Exaltists.
How about our dear Proxy take out that pendant so we can take a look?
Huh? What? Oh, so it is in there. Can I zoom in? Can you enhance the image? Can you enhance the image?
I'll take your surprised expressions as a compliment for my little trick. I will hand over this core to the mayor as agreed. Since he fulfilled his promise to protect Vivian and the manager while I was pretending to be dead, I won't go back on my promises.
No wonder the mayor would promote rhetoric favorable to Mockingbird. I can't believe I thought he was actually being sincere.
Since we have the sacrifice core, all we have to do now is stop Dina from using innocent people to make more sacrifices.
Yes, and we need to destroy the last batch of Landon's serum.
Hopefully with no options left, Dina will give up her obsession.
All right, that's the important stuff. I'm going to go and confirm where Landon's serum's been stashed. I'll contact you again once I have something.
I'm ready. Let's do it. Let's do it. Are we using Hugo, Lycon, and Vivian? And we are.
Landon's stash should be somewhere nearby. I did some digging. Some of the missing workers were brought here too. Dina's getting ready to make her move.
Don't worry, we'll clear them out.
They're trying to destroy the goods! Stop them!
We need to take care of the guards first. Some of the serum is stored in this warehouse.
I'll be on the lookout for boxes.
You're not taking anything from here.
Hugo, get the guards first.
Otherwise.
You just stepped into your own grave!
Fools. Better not get my trust
Understood.
Enhance.
Please.
Head for flowers that bloom in your face. Scram before I die.
Totalize!
Move it!
I'll write the ending to your nightmare.
Where are you looking?
I'm here.
Freeze all evil!
Suddenly freeze.
More of Landon's serum survives than expected. Fortunately, since they're still here, it means Dina hasn't executed the final step of her plan.
There's likely a lot more stashed around here.
Well, I'm probably not going to get
locate
Hugo.
missing
The
people.
next characters that are going to be showing up in the next update, though, because their images has already been posted. Well, the one character we seen not so long ago, and
Our actions here won't go
and
unnoticed. Perhaps they're making plans.
we have
to
a
use us
panda
on
that's
their
going to be freaking playable. No, this is not Kung Fu Panda.
With Landon and Dina's concoctions combined, she may be capable of creating a sacrifice that obeys her. If it comes to that, this will get far more troublesome.
How about we split up? Hugo and Lycon will destroy what remains of the substance around here, and Vivian and I will go search elsewhere.
Very well. Let's go with your plan. But be careful if you encounter Dina and her people. According to Camille, she's absolutely obsessed with completing her father's dying wish. Who knows what she may try? Let's part ways here for now. And perhaps the other manager could use Eos to guide us.
Sure. I've been feeling way better these past few days, so just leave it to me.
It's only now that I realize how fortunate we are to have two Lord Faithins.
Yeah, but I feel like our work's doubled. In the past, Wise and I would only ever work on the same route.
Greater power means more responsibility. And in any case, I'm sure the mayor would be able to provide double compensation. He's a very generous person, after all. Right, Lycon?
I will request additional compensation from the mayor.
It's not about compensation. It's just... I'm still not used to us being separated in the Hollow. So I'm worried about Wise's safety. Oh, but I have no doubt in your abilities. I just haven't gotten used to it yet.
Exclamation mark. Enhance. Enhance the image. Zoom. Enhance. Enhance. Zoom again. Enhance.
future I saw.
What the?
Lord Pathan. I'm sorry. This time, I will make sure the future I saw does not come to pass. I don't want to bring you misfortune. That's all I wish for.
Any boxes? Nope.
Leave this to me, Lord Phaethon. Don't touch me. What's up? Lord Phaethon, there might be more serum here.
How dare you steal from Lady Dina!
I'll try to go easy on you. No problem. There are containers by the fissure. There's got to be something inside. Let's try opening them.
Uh-oh.
It must have been tough for you to find this place, Vivian. If you had stayed out of it, I wouldn't be so eager to get rid of you. Those people have been taken to safety. You're all out of options. They're just mere test subjects. So what if they get away? There will always be people consumed by greed. And therefore, they will come willingly to me. In any case, what are a few sacrifices in comparison to the completion of Father's grand ambition? Dina, you deceived those people. They didn't come willingly to you. Deceived? Father gave hope to those who had everything taken from them by the Hollows. Vivian, you once rejoiced at the hope Father offered you, too. Before Father took you in, you were no more than an omen of disaster that no one wanted. It was Father who gave you shelter and a purpose for existing. Do you remember the first time you bestowed a blessing under Father's guidance? How did you feel when that person looked at you with adoration and gratefulness? That was the first time you felt hope. Like your existence had a purpose, right? Don't forget that it was Father who, through what you call deception, gave you hope. And you, what have you done? You basked in Father's attention and everyone's adoration.
Damn.
Only to destroy everything. Do you think that by leaving the Exaltists, those people will live better lives? Of course not. Those who suffered under the Hollows will only continue on as walking corpses, without the hope Father gave them. Do you really think you're some sort of savior, Vivian? In the end, you're just an ungrateful brat who brings misfortune to those around her. It was you who destroyed everyone's hope. Not everyone wants to live in false hope, Dina. You say it's because of greed that people willingly become your sacrifices. Perhaps those people aren't entirely virtuous, but that greed is just wanting to live a better life beyond the Hollows. What you and Landon have done was never about giving people hope, but exploiting it. Stop lying to yourself. Deep down, You know what Landon did was cruel.
No.
Back then, when Landon wanted to inject you with the serum, the fear in your face was as plain as day. I saw it all clearly. If all of this is as righteous as you claim...
Don't look at me with such pity! Father did nothing wrong. All of this is to make something of the Hollows other than disaster. That's everyone's only hope.
Dina, it's not too late to stop. Stop living in this lie. You know what would happen if a sacrifice loses control and escapes the Hollow. It's not the Hollows that are to blame for those people's deaths, but the hope you keep talking about. That will cause more despair and claim more lives.
That is merely the necessary sacrifice to accomplish a greater goal.
No one deserves to be a sacrifice.
Your hypocritical magnanimity disgusts me. I can always go and get more test subjects if they've escaped. And I will be able to replicate Father's serum with enough time. With you gone, I'll be able to complete Father's gift to the Creator and fulfill his last wish. Camille, release the failed subjects.
Lady Dina.
Camille, are you going to do what you did before? You keep saying you'll follow the Creator, but it's all lies.
Lady Dina, the Hollows took my family from me. I understand that there's no way to get back what I've lost. It was one day, Hollows will no longer be disasters. Everyone will be able to survive inside them. I look forward to the day when this hope becomes reality. I watched you grow up, and I know that you've always looked up to your father. He gives you hope, and I destroyed that hope with my own hands. I know the pain of loss. I want to atone for the hope I destroyed. But Dina, I don't want to ruin more lives. And I don't want to continue watching you destroy yourself. Vivian is right. Not everyone wants to live in false hope.
Camille, are you abandoning me too?
I'm not abandoning you. I just don't want to see you go past the point of no return.
The point of no return? I passed that point ages ago.
No, Dina. You can still turn back. I'll be your way back.
What?
Where are you going, Camille?
I made a deal with Hugo and the mayor. If someone needs to take the fall for this, let it be me. I've been forcing Landon's only daughter, Dina, to research how to create sacrifices. I colluded with the Ravenlock family for my own gain. Everything Dina did was under duress. Since I've kept her captive for so long, she doesn't have the skills to survive as an independent member of society. She'll need a caretaker and teacher. Someone who will look after her and educate her.
No! I refuse, Camille! I refuse to accept this!
Dina, I'm going to dispose of those failed subjects.
I won't allow it! You'll die! I won't allow it! You can't leave me. I command you! You've always followed my orders, and you will follow them now!
It wasn't your orders that I've been following. My younger sister, who was stolen from me by the Hollows, also had such beautiful red hair. When Landon told me the Creator could bring me hope, you were standing there, right behind him. I was certain, then and there, that this was the hope the Creator had given me. Start over, Dina. You still have so long, so much time.
That's not what I want! Camille, you're not allowed to die! I won't allow it! I won't allow it!
Goodbye, Dina. And I'm sorry, Vivian. I'll leave the rest to you.
Uh-oh.
Take out these ethereals first. We can't let Camille's efforts go to waste.
The what list? What a twist!
Let's go after.
Did she?
Are you satisfied now, Vivian? You were the one who brought yourself to this point. You're saying this is all my fault? Losing my father, losing Camille. I wish you had never come into my life. At first, when father brought you home, I was happy. There are so many Exaltists. Yet father never allowed me to get too close with any of them. I never had any friends either. But when father brought you back, he told me to take good care of you. That you were my first friend. I was also so happy the first time you took my place in helping father select a person to receive the blessing, because it meant you were different from all those other people. You could stay with me, but soon I grew jealous. You took the attention that should have belonged to me.
It's only because of my ability that Landon...
I know, but Vivian, jealousy is something you cannot control. Of course, the same goes for fear and hatred. I was terrified that one day you would look at me and shed tears. I knew if that day ever came, father would not hesitate to force the blessing upon me. And when that day did come, I hated you for causing my father's death.
Tina, you knew everything about what happened back then, so why are you still defending Landon? And why didn't you tell me back then? If I had known earlier, maybe I could have found a way.
Because it's the only thing that makes me more special than you, no? It proves I had father's trust. I was more useful to him. Vivian, you said you wandered without a home ever since you were young, hated by anyone you encountered. You were happy to gain recognition from everyone and help father when you were among the Exaltists. But in the end, you discovered you were being used, so you felt betrayed and hurt. Then, what about me?
Woman, what the fuck is this?
All I ever
That's what I want to
was
know.
my father.
I have
I've never
no idea
known a
what's going
life
on with
outside of the
her.
Exaltists.
But,
Ever
your
since
suit
I
sucks!
was young, my only purpose was to help father select who was to be blessed. The only purpose I had was my father and the Exaltists. I've never been taught anything else, Vivian. It is what little value I have, and have ever had. In the end, you took even that from me, and completely destroyed it. You think you're doing good and fighting evil. You've only managed to affect a small part of your world. But have you ever wondered if maybe that's all there is to my world?
I never wanted to hurt you. You were also my first friend.
Slice,
And
you
that's why
lied.
I wanted
Needed
to
that.
save you back then.
Save me? You and Camille all talk about saving me. Why don't you understand? To me, loss is so much more painful than death.
Tina, you can start over. Everything Camille did was so you could live on. Let's leave the Hollow together. There are so many amazing places in New Eridu. This time, I'll take care of you. I've also met so many amazing people. I'm sure they'll love you too. Okay, Tina?
Vivian, I can't forgive you. And I don't want to forgive you. I have nothing left. If what little hatred I do still harbor were taken from me, well, I refuse to be so pitiful. I won't apologize, Vivian.
Uh-oh. Ah, God, yep.
I don't want to hate myself, so I can only hate you for killing my father, and hate Camille for leaving me. That's just the kind of person I am. Hateful and despicable. I refuse to owe anyone anything. I refuse to feel regret. I won't. Vivian, I will keep hating you. I will take all who are precious to you. I will also hate Camille, so I won't do as she wished and start a new life. Vivian, if you had never existed, if I had never, you would be...
Lord Phaethon, please do not interfere. She was my first friend. I'm going to bid her farewell.
We have a new enemy. Whoa.
Dina, soon the pain will be over. Lord Phaethon, don't come any closer.
Heck. Okay, he's quick.
Take my trust dirty little pig.
And done.
Vivian, behind you!
What happened?
What happened? What the...
Huh?
Vivian!
Lies. Don't come near me. This is my own choice.
Oh!
I will change the fate I saw.
Vivian! Becoming corrupted.
I just want you to remember me when I looked my best.
Vivian! Careful. Vivian, your body.
I'm sorry you had to see me like this, but I don't want to be the one that only brings misfortune anymore.
No. There's got to be another way.
It's so warm, and the night is beautiful.
Vivian?
We have a death! We have a death! We have a death! Oh, wait. Uh-oh.
No! It can't end like this!
What is this? The fuck has happened? And okay, she was about to become an ethereal, and then something like that happened?
Wise, you're finally awake.
I'm at the store? I remember I was with Vivian. Wait, she injected herself with Landon's serum. Is she okay?
Hugo and Lycon brought you out of the hollow. You scared me to death. Thank goodness you woke up. And you said Vivian used the serum on herself? But she looked fine to me, bar a couple of scratches. Hugo sent me a message earlier saying he got her checked over and she was alright. Do you remember what happened?
The situation was dire, so Vivian used the serum on herself to defeat the ethereals. I saw the crystallization process starting to occur. I can't describe exactly what happened. I saw something blurry, but I just wanted to stop Vivian's corruption process. I don't know exactly what I did, but then I lost consciousness. What happened after that?
When I let Hugo and Lycon there, it was just you and Vivian lying there on the ground. We couldn't wake either of you. Let's put that aside for now. Do you feel any discomfort-wise?
I'm a bit dizzy, but otherwise, I'm fine.
Phew, that's good. You should rest for tonight. Hugo and Vivian said they'll come over tomorrow, so we can discuss the details then.
Okay. Sorry for worrying you, Belle. Good night.
Lord Phaethon! How are you feeling? No headaches? Leg pains? Heart palpitations? Loss of appetite?
Vivian?
I was just so worried. Sorry. Anyway, Lord Phaethon, I'm so glad you're okay. What happened this time was all my fault.
Things were dire, and you did what you had to. Plus, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't be here now.
So what happened? Wise said he saw the crystallization process start, but I didn't see anything through EOS. Hugo? Lycon? Did either of you guys
Nope, they
see
did
it?
not.
Allow me to explain.
Or what?
Miss Vivian told us what happened after she awoke, and the mayor arranged a full medical checkup for her. Based on the results, Miss Vivian indeed shows mild corruption sequelae. But if the crystallization process had already started, the lingering effects should be far more severe. To be precise, if the process had already reached the point of mass surface crystallization, it should have taken no time at all to become an ethereal. So, the mayor theorizes that it was the etheric energy within Master Proxy's body that affected Vivian's condition and the surrounding etheric particles, causing Vivian's corruption to recede. Essentially, corruption is a reaction between the etheric particles inside the body and in the surrounding environment. Therefore, it's not necessarily irreversible, just that currently our mainstream method of defense is prevention.
I'm having a hard time
Etheric?
believing that, even if it's coming from you, Lycon. It's almost like you're claiming I can manipulate etheric energy.
Master Proxy, you are special. This is a gift your teacher left you.
Huh?
A gift from our teacher? How come I never knew about it?
I don't know all the details, so I cannot explain everything to you. My apologies. However, Miss Yixuan might be able to answer some of your questions. She will visit you sometime soon, so please feel free to ask her any questions you may have. She has quite an eccentric personality. If she causes you any inconvenience...
Can I file a complaint about her with you if she does?
Master Proxy, you have always been a people person, so I trust you will handle things just fine.
The way you said that just makes me more worried.
In any case, the mayor has asked me to give everyone his most sincere gratitude. Unfortunately, the mayor could not come personally, but has promised everyone a favor. Provided it's within his means, he will offer his unconditional assistance once. There is no time limit on this favor.
Unconditional, hmm? What if I wanted his position as mayor?
If that is what you desire, then the mayor and his subordinates will be first in line to vote for you in the next election. As for the other votes, you'll have to work for them on your own. But should you assume office, I hope you take full responsibility for handling all day-to-day matters and lead by example. By sheer happenstance, the mayor has provided you with a copy of his current assignment, the City Waste Sorting and Processing proposal.
Old fox.
Well, can I request Lord Phaethon's?
The mayor imagined, you might ask. I have prepared all the necessary documents, and the ceremony expenses will be covered by the mayor as a gift.
Wait, what?
As long as Master Proxy agrees, we can sign and process the documents immediately.
What are you talking about? Wait. Documents? Ceremony expenses? Wait a minute. Hang on. If this is what I think it is, shit's gonna hit the fan. No.
But this matter requires mutual consent and cannot involve coercion, confinement, or one party's lack of consciousness.
Stop! I would never do that to Lord Phaethon! Probably.
Hey!
At least not today.
As for you, Master Proxies, the mayor has some sense of what you desire. That said, he hopes you might speak with Miss Yixuan first before you decide the timing of that favor.
I am waiting for my supper to be ready to eat. Yeah, as soon as I'm done with, like, some stuff on Zenless, I'm going to call it a stream and go eat. And then probably hop on Jackx for some, training. And Season 1 epilogue. Wait, so that was Season 1? Okay. We can't training yet with other members of Nitro Crash. But we will. Yeah, I can only take these cutscenes so long, huh? Okay, where is this person at? Wait, where? There she is.
I did not expect that such a spiritual entity would exist here. It appears this street is a geomantic gem.
A spiritual entity? His name is Howl, and I guess you could count him as a neighbor of mine. Is there anything special about him?
No, I was simply a bit surprised. It's rare to find such an intelligent individual of this breed.
Even huskies can be really smart, like Howl.
You're right. Yet, being overly intelligent
Part of me wants a
comes at
husky,
price.
but
It
dang,
must
they got
stay
so much
here for
energy.
long periods of time, parted from its owner, and unable to move about freely. Both a blessing and a curse. However, it seems quite happy. We've strayed a bit off topic. Since you're back, let's discuss our partnership. Nice job. Good air circulation, excellent layout. Very suitable for a business. Your bamboo here are also very energetic. It seems your fortune is good when it comes to wealth.
Huh. You even know feng shui? I'm happy to hear that. But who exactly are you?
Hey, turn those lights off! It's bad feng shui.
I suppose this is our first official meeting since parting ways in the Hollow. Now that both of you are present, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Yi Xuan, a mystic from Yunkwei Summit.
Yunkwei Summit? What?
Mystic? Like those people in movies who can tell your
Yeah.
fortune and go around blessing
Finish
people?
up what's left with the story stuff.
This is my
and
first
call
time
it
meeting
a
one in real
stream.
life. But
I was
what's
supposed to do some
Yunkwei
monster hunter,
Summit?
but
Any
we'll say that for
details you
another
can
time.
give?
Feng shui. Have to say it right. Feng shui. Feng shui. Bad feng shui. Oh, I can't pronounce.
Just an ordinary sect of the mystic arts. Our disciples travel all across New Eridu and sometimes collaborate with authorities. Currently, I'm affiliated with the Hollow Investigative Association. Right now, however, I'm here to discuss a partnership in the name of the Mayflowers.
So, what sort of partnership are we talking about?
I have reviewed the documents provided by the Mayflowers. You previously underwent an implant surgery. After recent adjustments, abnormalities occurred. These abnormalities bear resemblance to the
Feng
craft practiced
shui.
by us at Yunkwei
Feng
Summit.
shui. Bad feng shui. Oh, shui. Feng shui. Bad. Feng shui.
If you are willing, I
Feng
can
shui?
teach you how to better control your abilities.
Better control my abilities. That sounds great, but there's
I'll
no
get the
such
hang of
thing as
this.
a free lunch. Since you're willing to teach us your craft, Shifu, you must want something in return, right?
That's right. Mayflower will have you join me for some investigations.
I don't know, it's fun.
Looking at my
Wrong
divination results,
pronunciations. Feng
this will
shui,
be
feng
a
shui,
complicated
feng
and
shui.
very likely
Feng
dangerous
shui.
matter.
Ugh.
He's still going over the details, but should have more information for you soon. You can wait until then to decide.
What is that noise? Oh. Go to Luminous Square. We're still doing stuff. Loop. A loop? What are you? A Fruit Loop?
Please help me check my fortune.
What the heck? What's...
Here's my palm. Look, doesn't this thick wealth line mean I'm about to strike it rich?
I've looked it over, and your fortune is decent.
Huh? You barely looked at it.
You have good fortune.
I did.
Next, it's my turn. Hey, wait, hey, quit cutting in line.
Someone's popular.
So this is where you were. Who are all these people?
You're here, Wise? I decided to take a break. I didn't expect so many people to come seeking my divination services. Don't worry, I need no more than a simple spell to solve this matter. Fortune-telling services is 10,000 dennies per session. All gone? Good. It seems the
Wow.
Banish Wealth and Desire spell is still effective.
Banish wealth and desire? That's a spell? This isn't the kind of craft you said you were going to teach us, is it? Our video store has a business license, and we'd get complaints if we charged unfair rates.
Of course not. This is just a trick to deal with trouble. I'll take my time showing you the true craft of Yunkoi Summit. For now, let's find that shop.
Yep. He's about to do something, then you get stopped by a bang boo. Oh, this again. There we go. Right, okay, we've helped out the Bang Boo. Can we get moving?
Yishuan Shifu, the store is right up ahead.
Yes, this is the place. Ah, this is the one.
Seems it's closed. Another wasted trip.
Not necessarily. 1 second, please.
Huh? Is there someone inside?
Relax. The boss prefers to do business with people they know. They like their peace and quiet, so they rarely open for customers. I'm an old acquaintance and just wanted to retrieve something.
What a strange private business. Shifu, what exactly are you retrieving?
Just some things needed for our future investigations. You'll know in time.
Really? Shifu, I feel like you're always so mysterious.
Rest assured, I'm not hiding anything from you. It's simply because the correct time has not yet arrived, so there is no need to rush. Since we've already obtained what we came for, let's part ways here. There will be plenty of time in the future. We will certainly meet again.
That was... I don't even know what to call that. There we go. The story's done. For now, at least. At least I need to get... Oh, I can get my daily stuff out of the way. Hey, such as... Oh, 2 days before it's refreshed. Cool.
Officer 1, looking. You're ready.
I shall follow your orders. I'm at your disposal.
Okay, the detonations are finished. I still need to get more ice stuff and boss materials for Lycon.
I shall follow your orders.
So maybe now we can get some combat into this.
Nothing beats caffeine on a lazy afternoon. Want some? Sometimes stopping to take a break can help you go.
Oh wait, did I get the scratch off? No, I did not. Basic. Oh, that's where the disk drives. This is more important. If it loads.
Engaging. Ether vision activate.
Let's play a little.
Feel the power of Starlight! Quit moving! Watch your back!
Gotta keep the claws sharp.
Move over! Time for the real show!
You're suppressing fire. Adjusting for wind.
In my sights! I've got plenty of bullets!
Let's play a little.
Starlight never dies! Quit moving!
Pierce right through.
What are you waiting for, to catch a bullet?
Well, let's keep going. I mean, we're halfway done with this ice chips. Almost. Probably halfway.
Ether vision activate.
Feel the power of Starlight! What are you waiting for, to catch a bullet?
Suppressing fire.
My bullets never lose sight of their target.
This prey is mine!
You rang?
Time to pin them down.
You're in my sight. Quit moving!
Take the shot. Recalibrating.
In my sights!
Pierce right through.
I've got plenty of bullets!
Let's play a little.
Move over! Time for the real show! Quit moving!
one more time. And with that, we'll reach the 4-hour mark.
I'll take point. Recalibrating. Gotta keep the claws sharp. Suppressing fire.
Feel the power of Starlight! Try this!
Quick shot.
Starlight never dies! Don't move!
Alright, I'll take over. Show no mercy. Ether vision activate. Let's play a little. Take the shot.
What are you waiting for, to catch a bullet? Stand still!
I'll pierce right through.
I've got plenty of bullets!
And we're done. Battery charge consumed. I'm done for the day. 1 second though, let me see if I can like send a raid out to someone, if I have enough people for a raid. Nope. Okay. Well, I'll just go ahead and end it as normal. Day after tomorrow, we'll be doing some Warframe as usual. Well, I'll just go ahead and end the stream.